Buongiorno. Hi, I'm Mary, and welcome to episode 3 of Yoga on the Road, Rome. I'm here at the beautiful Villa Borghese, and behind me is the Greek statue to the goddess of good health, so I thought it would be a fitting place for us to do our practice. I'm not going to be on my knees much because I wanted to give you a beautiful backdrop, and this surface is kind of rocky. So let's stand and begin our practice with a dedication. Right hand pressing into left equally. Close your eyes. Begin a full, smooth breath in and out. 4 counts in and 4 count out. Sink your right and left foot into the earth and lift the top of the head to the sky. Let's dedicate our practice to someone or something that we're working on. And then open your eyes, and here we go. Stepping to the front of your mat to Tadasana, bring the big toes closer to each other than the heels. Drop your tailbone down, draw your shoulders to your ears, and drop them down and back. Bringing the hands to the center of the chest. Let's start with a smooth, full breath in and out to set the breathing in a nice, high quality, and let's keep the focus on the breath because we're going to move through sun salutation A and B. The breath is more important than anything we're doing. Inhale, lift the prayer pose up, and on the out breath with an open heart, floating forward and down. Fingers by toes. Shake your head no, shake your head yes. Inhale, lift your gaze. Exhale, plant your palms and float the left foot back, coming to a low lunge position. Next breath in, step right foot to left, plank pose, top of a push-up. On the out breath, shifting forward and lowering to chaturanga. Inhale, moving to upward facing, and exhale, easing back to downward facing dog. Let's inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3, inhale, exhale 4, and inhale, exhale 5. Inhale, come high on all 10 toes. Exhale, float the right foot up in between your hands. Inhale, step the left foot to the right, gazing up. Exhale, forward fold. Arms out to the side. Inhale, leading with the back body coming up. And on the exhale, moving the arms down and around with resistance, back to Tadasana, mountain pose. Second A series. Inhale, lift the prayer pose up, keep the breath flowing. Exhale, folding forward and down. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, plant your palms and float the right foot back to a low lunge position. Inhale, step left foot to right, plank pose, top of a push-up. Exhale, shift forward, lower down. Inhale, upward facing, and exhale, easing back to downward facing. Try to keep your hands where they are, and if you want to open your spine more, walk your feet in a little bit, and when you breathe out, drawing the thighs to the wall behind you. Inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3, inhale, exhale 4, and inhale, exhale 5. Inhale, come high on all 10 toes. Exhale, float the left foot forward. Inhale, step the right to meet the left, gazing up, and exhale, forward fold. Arms out to the side. Inhale, coming all the way up, and on the exhale, arms down and around. Keep breathing. We have 3 more A series. If you're tired, rest. Just come to sit down or meet us in downward dog or Tadasana. Inhale, lifting the prayer pose up, and exhale, floating forward and down. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, this time let's step or hop both feet back to the top of a push-up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lifting up, and exhale, easing back. So hold here for 5 breaths and sync the breath to yourself. So I won't count it. Just feel that inhale meet the exhale and enjoy that beautiful Ujjayi breath flowing in and flowing out. Inhale, come high on all 10 toes, look forward. Exhale, bend your knees but keep your hips high. And on your next breath in, step or hop the feet between the hands, gazing to the forehead. Exhale, surrender to the low body. Arms out to the side. Inhale, coming all the way up. And on the exhale, back to Tadasana. Again, long breath in. Lift the prayer pose up. Exhale, hinging at the hips and floating forward and down. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, plant the palms and step or hop back. On the out breath, lowering to hover above your mat. Inhale, upward facing, and exhale back to downward facing and holding for 5 breaths. Try to let that head hang down. Try to lift your sitting bones to the sky. On your 5th breath, lift high on your toes, look between your hands. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, floating the feet up and gazing to Ajna. Exhale, forward fold. Let that head hang down, maybe grabbing the backs of your legs to really draw the upper body to the low body on the out breath. Arms out to the side. Inhale, coming all the way up. And exhale, hands down and around. Hold it here. Take a breath in and a breath out. 5th sun salutation A. Inhale, lifting the prayer pose up. And on the exhale, folding forward and down. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, plant the palms and stepping or hopping back. I'm stepping because it's a rocky surface. Exhale, shift forward, lower down. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale back to downward facing. Try to sense your energy changing as you're collecting Ujjayi breaths, easing into the practice a little deeper. On your 5th breath, inhale high on all 10 toes. Exhale, bend knees. Inhale, float the feet up, easing up. Exhale, surrendering over the low body. Arms out to the side. Inhale, coming all the way up. And on the exhale, bringing the hands down and around. So we're moving to B series, and for time's sake, because if you're on the road, you probably have a lot of things you want to do, I'm going to mix the standing poses in with B series. Inhale, bend your knees. See if your fingertips can brush your mat. And easing into awkward chair. On the out breath, lengthen through your knees and Uttanasana. Inhale, lift your gaze, prepare. Exhale, step or hop to the top of a push-up. On your out breath, Chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing. If you're feeling warm, maybe howling dog. Exhale back to downward facing dog. I'm feeling like I want to walk my feet in now to ease length into the spine, opening through the main channel. Turn the left sole of the foot into the mat, step the right foot forward. Be certain your feet are hip distance apart. Inhale, leading up to Warrior One. On the exhale, open your arms out, easing to Warrior Two. Let's breathe in and move back to Reverse Warrior. On the exhale, bring your hands down to frame your right foot. Inhale, stepping to plank pose. Exhale, lower Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale back to downward facing. Take a breath in and a breath out. Turn the right sole of the foot sideways. Step the left foot forward. On the in-breath, Warrior One. On the out-breath, moving the feet to one plane, opening to Warrior Two. Breathing in again, moving to Reverse Warrior. And on the out-breath, hands move down to frame the left foot. Inhale, step to plank, and exhale, lower. Inhale, upward facing, and exhale back to downward facing. Try to hold here for 5 breaths, feeling the rib cage broaden and narrow. After 5 breaths, inhale high on all 10 toes, exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, float the feet up or step up if it suits you. Exhale, forward folding. On the in-breath, making your way back to awkward chair. And on the out-breath, pressing away from the earth and bringing the arms down and around. Hold it here, close your eyes, and feel the breath as it moves in and as it moves out. Inhale, easing back to awkward chair. And on the exhale, lengthen through your knees and forward fold. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, plant your palms and step or hop to the top of a push-up. Breathing out, lower Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale back to downward facing, maybe walking your feet in. Turn the left sole of the foot into the mat. Step your right foot forward. Oops, I'm on a rock. Inhale, lifting up to Warrior One. And on the out breath, opening to Warrior Two. Hold here for a couple of breaths. Reach the left fingers back, the right fingers forward. Enjoy this pose. Sink the tailbone down. and float your gaze to the pinky finger on the right hand. Let's inhale, lengthen through the right knee. Exhale, relax your arms. Turn the right toes in and the left toes out. Inhale, warrior one. And on the exhale, opening through the left knee and opening the arms, warrior two. Hold here and breathe. Sink your hips. Right fingers reach back, left fingers forward, and floating the gaze now to the pinky finger on the left hand. And then let's inhale, lengthen through the left knee. Exhale, turn the left toes in and the right toes out, easing to warrior two, and easing back down to low lunge. Inhale, stepping back to plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, moving back. Hold here for about 5 breaths. And try to really feel the pushing of the hands forward and the feet reaching back on the out breath. Inhale, high on all 10 toes. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, float the feet up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Breathing in, swing yourself to awkward chair. And on the out breath, lengthening through the knees and bringing the hands back down and around to the center of the chest. 3 more to go. Inhale, swing yourself to awkward chair. Exhale, lengthen through your knees and forward fold. Inhale, gaze up, prepare. Exhale, plant your palms and step or hop to the top of a push-up. Breathing out, lower down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, moving back to downward facing. Left foot side, right foot forward. Inhale, up, warrior one. Exhale, lengthen through the right knee, relax your arms. Clasp your hands, lengthen the hands towards the earth. On the in-breath, lifting to a back bend. And on the exhale, moving to humble warrior. Top of the head eases towards the earth. Shift the right hip back and the left hip forward. Head hangs down. On your next breath in, lengthen through the right knee as you lift the upper body up, coming back to a back bend, and exhale, lifting up. Let's open the arms out, exhale down to warrior two. Inhale, lengthen through the right knee, turn the right toes in, the left toes out. Inhale, warrior one, and exhale, whoa, I almost fell. Lengthen through the left knee, relax your arms. Clasp your hands and lengthen them down towards the earth. Inhale, lifting to a gentle back bend that feels right to you. Exhale, left knee bends, top of the head moves forward and down for humble warrior, left leg leading. Hold here for a few breaths. And then on an in-breath, lengthening through the left knee, coming back to a back bend. And then exhale, release, warrior two. Inhale, lengthen through, left toes in, right toes forward. Back to warrior two, right leg leading. Inhale, hands down, step it back to plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, moving back. Hold for about 5 breaths. And on your 5th breath, inhale, high on all 10 toes. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, float the feet up. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, swing yourself to awkward chair. And on the exhale, lengthen through your knees and bring the hands down and around. 2 more to go. Inhale, swing yourself to awkward chair. And on the out breath, let's bring the hands to the center of the chest and take a twist to the right. Wedge your left arm outside the right thigh and try to ease your gaze up beyond your right shoulder. Inhale, come back to awkward chair. And then exhale, lengthen through your knees to give your quads a break. Inhale, swing yourself to awkward chair, and on the exhale, hands to the center of the chest. Let's take a twist to the left. So now you're wedging your right arm outside the left thigh, and spin your gaze beyond your left shoulder. Inhale, back to awkward chair. Exhale, lengthen through the knees, and forward fold. Shake your head no, shake your head yes. Inhale, gaze up to prepare. Exhale, plant your palms and step or hop to plank pose. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing, and exhale back to downward facing. Hold for a breath or 2, and then turn the left sole of the foot sideways, step the right foot forward. Inhale, up, warrior one. exhale, open it out, warrior two. Inhale, windmill the arms down and step back to the top of a push-up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing, and exhale back to downward facing. Right foot side, left foot forward. Inhale, back up to warrior one. And on the exhale, opening it out, warrior two. Inhale, windmill your arms down and step it back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing, and exhale back to downward facing. The great equalizer. Just listen to your breath and ease into this inverted V shape. Inhale, high on all 10 toes. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, float the feet up. Exhale, forward fold. Breathing in, swing yourself to upward chair. And exhale, lengthen through the knees, hands down and around. Let's hold here and let the breath flow in and flow out. Feeling the effects of the practice on you so far. Last B series. Inhale, swing yourself to awkward chair. Exhale, lengthen through the knees and forward fold. Inhale, lift your gaze, prepare. Exhale, plant the palms, stepping or hopping to the top of a push-up. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, moving back to downward facing, maybe walking those feet in a little closer. Left sole of the foot sideways, right foot forward. Inhale, up, warrior one. And exhale, open it out, warrior two. Inhale, lengthen through your right knee. Exhale, triangle pose. Right hand down, left arm up, lifting your gaze up to the left hand. Try to float to an imaginary wall behind you. Let's inhale, and on the exhale, drop your left arm behind you, maybe grabbing onto your upper right thigh. Try to spin your gaze more so to the ceiling, or the sky in this case. And then exhale, bend your right knee. We're going to move to half moon pose. Walk your right hand forward in line with your little right toe, and begin to shift your weight onto your right leg. Flex the left foot, reach the left foot and left leg the height of your left hip, and release the left arm to the sky for our balance pose. Pressing away from the earth with the right foot. On the out breath, let's float back to warrior two. Inhale, lengthen through your right knee. Exhale, relax your arms. Turn the right toes in and the left toes out. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, moving to triangle pose. Reach the right fingers up and floating back to an imaginary wall behind you. Trying to float the gaze to the right fingers. And then from here, drop the right arm behind you, trying to grab onto the upper left thigh. Bend the left knee for Arandrasana with the left leg leading, and walk your hand in front of you, left hand in line with the little toe on the left foot. Reach your right leg to the height of your hip, and begin to spin your gaze, if possible, up towards that right hand as you reach it to the sky. On your out breath, floating back to warrior two. And then from here, let's inhale, lengthen through the left knee. Relax your arms, left toes in, right toes out. Back to warrior two. Windmill the arms down, last chaturanga. Inhale, stepping to plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, easing back. Hold for about 5 breaths. And then on your next breath in, let's lift the right leg up to the ceiling. Rotate the right inner thigh towards the sky. Bend your right knee. Inhale, lifting high on the left toes. Exhale, float your right knee to your right wrist for a hip opener. From here, we're going to ease that left foot back and bring your hands to frame your right knee. Top of the left foot into the earth. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, coming to fold forward. Pigeon preparation. Maybe resting your forehead on your hands or on your fists. Hold here and breathe. Breathing into the right hip. And then from here, let's walk the hands back, curl the left toes under again, and reach the right leg up to closed 3-point pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hip opener on the left side. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Point the left toes. On an exhale, roll the left inner thigh towards the sky. Bend your left knee. Inhale, lifting that left knee up, head hangs down. And on the exhale, draw that left knee to your left wrist, coming onto the ball of the right foot now. Wiggle the right ball of the foot back. You want to imagine you have headlights on your hips and they're shining in the same direction. Ease the top of the right foot into the floor. Inhale, coming to a back bend. And on the exhale, pigeon preparation to open the left hip. Maybe your forehead is on your hands, maybe on your fists, and breathing into that left hip. Lift the upper body up, walk your hands in, curl the right toes under. Let's lift the left leg up, close three-point pose. Exhale, left foot to the floor. Draw your thighs to the wall behind you. Let's inhale, gently bring your knees down and ease to child's pose. As you're ready, walk your hands in. And we're going to do one final pose for our back bend before we come to Shavasana. We're going to do fan pose. So coming to stand up, we'll take the feet the distance of your one length of your legs apart, or take your feet as far apart as you comfortably can. Your outer feet need to be lined up with the edges of your mat, so don't let your toes face out. From here, drop your tailbone down. Now let's bring the hands to the hips so you can see what I'm doing. And let's inhale, come to a back bend, and on the exhale, bringing the top of the head on or towards the earth. Walk your hands down your legs. Doesn't matter how high up they are or how far down they are. If you're feeling very open, put a yogic toe lock on the big toes and easing the top of the head to the earth or in the direction of the earth. From here, inhale, lift the gaze. Bring your hands down, shoulder width apart. Heel toe your feet to come underneath your hips. Bend your knees, chin into your chest, a very relaxed upper body. Round yourself up to stand. And as you come to the top, shrug the shoulders back and down. I'm going to come to Shavasana. I hope you can join me. I've already done my meditation. Perhaps you'd like to check out one of my other segments to guide you through your meditation. But at this point in time, let's come to Shavasana, coming to lie flat on the earth, letting the palms face the sky to signal the heart to open. Gently take your head side to side and ease back to the breath that naturally occurs. Thank you for joining me, and just be. For Yoga on the Road, Volume 3 in the beautiful city of Rome. I'm saying goodbye to you from the Fountain of the Seahorses, Cavalli Marini. Arrivederci!